Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Welcome. We have a 2-for-1 unboxing today of the newly released ASL scenario packs from Multiman Publishing. We will start with the larger of the two, which is From the Land Down Under. This is one new map, 15 new scenarios, and I can already see it's one of the landscape format maps. So let's take a look. A lot of scenarios too. So one map, 15 scenarios. Now, what I'm curious about is the scenario loadout in this set. So let's find out. We have front and back cover sheets, which sometimes have something interesting on them, but that does not appear to be the case here. We have an ASL manifest from MMP, and yeah, this is one of the double-sided, I forget what the terminology for this is, but I'm going to call it the landscape format map. So this is map 15A, and this will be 15B. And these are geomorphic maps, just like the regular ASL maps, but you can fit them. So normally this would be, and I could show you this in a minute, this would be rotated 90 degrees each panel, so it would be long. It would be roughly 17 inches long. In this case, they're placed together, the two halves are placed together over their long side. But you could still put standard length and configuration ASL maps and line them up with these things. So I don't have a ton of these, but I do have a few now. So I guess it's time to think about how we want to handle ASL map board storage. Maybe we'll see a video about that in the future. So, scenario designed by Andrew Rogers, Simon Spinetti, and Murray McCloskey. This is from some Australia ASL group. So I wouldn't expect, it's a big thick pack too. I wouldn't expect to recognize any of those names personally. Thick paper too. Did they make this on thicker paper now? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, these are the AP series scenario for action pack. Is this a numbered? Hold on a second. ASL action pack number 16. Okay, and this is a brand new release too. As of early 2021. ASL scenario AP 60. We have here Italians and Australians, and this is in the desert. This is kind of what I thought. So the trick with the desert scenarios is that the stuff has not been in print for ages. It is going to be included with the new version of Hollow Legions, which should be along for Multiman sometime early-ish this year. We expected to see that at Winter Offensive in January, but of course there was no Winter Offensive in January. So those of us, including myself, who need these desert boards are going to have to wait for the new Hollow Legions to get them. This has a bunch of overlays as well. All right. Here's a Crete scenario, and this is map 42, which I'm pretty sure is not a desert board. Anzac boys. Germans versus a Maori battalion. That's neat. And they're elite, which is perhaps not at all surprising. The Governor. This is in Syria in 1941. This is part of Operation Exporter. If you would like an operational treatment of this game, look to the OCS title Reluctant Enemies. And this is Vichy, French versus Australians. On the back side, we have more Vichy versus Australians. This is also part of Operation Exporter. Not sure if these are desert boards. I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so. I guess we'll find out when we see what is actually going to be in Hollow Legions. This will be a new edition of it, and it'll be the first edition of Hollow Legions that Multiman Publishing has done. And I have not yet seen a complete component manifest from that yet. All right, so here we have, and I hope we don't have to wait till next year for it though, because this and the next product that we're going to unwrap after this, both probably have significant amount of stuff with the either the Italians or the desert. In any case, this is West Timor, 22 February 1942, Japanese versus Australians. The Chocos, New Guinea, 1942. Aussie Alamo, with Australians versus... I would assume these are all Australians, and not necessarily New Zealanders. But I will see. New Guinea also versus the Japanese. New Guinea also versus the Japanese. Perhaps not at all surprising either. Here we have... Okay, so here we have Americans versus Japanese. And maybe this was just a filler piece that they put in to fill the 15 scenario loadout out. But this is New Britain, 1943. And here we have Russians versus Germans. So this is a scenario card that you could have seen in a lot of other products, actually. And maybe we have some more of those, thinking about it. So here's British versus Germans. This is France, 1944. Lithuania, July 1944, Germans versus Soviets. Hickory Lickin, Germans and Americans, in October 1944. Looks like near Aachen. And okay, what are we doing with this? What map is this? HT. That is the Hatton map. That's very interesting. This looks like a new Hatton map. I think that's Hatton. HT, Hatton in Flames, is the yeah, okay, it's the historical ASL module. So that's interesting. There's another scenario for Hatton in here. That's cool. Forest Gum, Germans versus Americans, France 1945. Operation Nordwind, though. And then here's the scenarios. It definitely feels like they're putting these on thicker stock. I personally don't care about that. I tend to run these through my scanner and print my own so that they're printed on like regular paper, so that they sit a little thinner in the binder in which I keep my scenarios. But frankly, my scenario storage solution is not less in flux than my mapboard storage solution. So the second product is Winter Offensive Bonus Pack number 12. Now, of course, this would have been released at Winter Offensive 2020, but we didn't get one, or 2021, but we didn't get one. So, but here's the bonus pack, and let's see what's in here. I'm going to guess and say we got some Italian stuff in here as well, but I could be wrong. All right. 3 bars of chocolate, Germans versus Americans. Lindern, Germany, November 1944. The Vital Hour. Ooh, cool. The Vital Hours. West of Arnhem. We are looking at British 1st Airborne during Operation Market Garden, west of Arnhem. That is pretty cool. I don't personally think I have that many paradrop scenarios. This looks like a paradrop scenario. And that, I hope they actually drop. That would be cool if they did. No, it looks like the British just set up, actually. They don't handle the actual airdrops. Still, it's always nice to see Market Garden scenarios. All right, and we have the Manifest card. 1 front cover sheet, 1 ASL map, 3 ASL scenarios. So there's 2 of them. Here's the map. Oh, this is another of the side-by-side formats. This is map number 14A and 14B, and it's mostly wheat fields or grain fields. All right, and then this is what I was talking about. On the back of the cover sheet, we have the scenario WO36, Dompierre Destruction from Dompierre, France in 1944 in September. And this is Free French versus Germans, which is also is nice to see. We did, after all, not long ago in 2020, January 2020, get the new France module, the new module dealing with the French, the very impressive, actually, new version of Croix de Guerre that Multiman released at that time. So we have taken a look now at the 2 new Multiman ASL products. We're presumably going to get another one soonish in the form of the new edition of Hollow Legions, which I'm very much looking forward to, but it's not even up for pre-order as of this recording. So in the meantime, 2 ASL scenario packs. Looks like there's some very interesting scenarios in here. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and click the little bell icon to get notified when new content comes out. If you'd like to do more to support Ardwulf's Lair, there is a link to the merch store and to the Patreon in the video description, so check those out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy wargaming.